What is going on, guys? Merijn here, or should I say Oompa friggin' Loompa. I went tanning yesterday and apparently I burned like so friggin' hard. I'm all red, man. That completely sucks because I do have a photo shoot later this week. That's why I went tanning. I thought I would get like a nice color, but apparently I overdid it. I did it a bit too long. So sometimes when I burn though, it turns actually brown in like 2 days after. So I'm literally praying that that happens. But whatever, I'm gonna show you guys what the current physique looks like this morning. I think you can certainly see this is the leanest so far, and like I'm also getting smaller. That is part of the game. Very depleted. The abs, like there's almost nothing left there, man. So I got today and tomorrow to deplete even further, and then it's time for the carb up before the shoot, and I am so excited for that day because then I can finally eat carbs again. It's gonna be a good time. Anyway, let's get today's video rolling. Now today I'm going to show you a day of eating extremely low carb, because for the first 2 days during the photo shoot prep I had 75 grams of carbs, then I had 50 grams of carbs, and now today and tomorrow I'm only allowed carbs from veggies up to 30 grams, right? So that is not that much. Yesterday I had, you know, also veggies only, and that was 50 grams in total, because if you eat like plenty of carrots or, you know, and like some food that is like, you know, some veggie that is decently high in carbs, you can still get in a decent amount. So today I'm only allowed 30 grams of carbs. So first, when I wake up, I do intermittent fasting, but I can't fast for as long as I normally would because my body is just like in complete starvation mode. So I, you know, have some caffeine when I get hungry in the morning, which is pretty much directly when I wake up. And this does help me a little bit with focus, but I need so much caffeine now to keep me going and to reduce my hunger that it's not really possible. So I usually break my fast now at around 10 in the morning, but I also wake up at 6 and I have my last meal of the day usually at 9 in the evening. So that is still a 12-hour fast. So it's not as long as I normally would do, which is like a 16-hour fast, but it is what it is. Now I just went to the grocery store to pick up foods for today and tomorrow, so let me quickly go through it. We got the protein sources here. We got eggs, we got chicken. Then we also have chicken thighs, and these have some fat in there as well. They're so nice. And then we got minced meat, we got salmon, and those are actually all the protein sources that I'll be rolling with. And obviously there's also some protein in these walnuts and cashew nuts. These are unsalted. As far as the veggies, we got low calorie veggies here. Asparagus, we have lettuce, spinach of course, tomatoes, more mixed veggies, and that is pretty much everything I'm gonna be rolling with for the next 2 days. So meal number 1 is gonna be 3 ingredients. We got eggs, tomato, and cheese. Now this didn't really turn out as the beautiful omelet that I expected, but it is gonna be really good regardless. So this is meal number 1. And by the way, disclaimer for today's video, if you haven't watched my last few vlogs, make sure to do that first, because today's diet is going to be extremely boring and plain, but that is also the reality that I'm going to show to you guys. So if you're new on my channel and you think, oh my god, this guy is eating such boring foods, check out my other full days of eating, but also check out the last few vlogs and you will know why I'm following this particular diet right now, which is extremely low carb. Something I would normally recommend no one to actually do. Today's water intake is going to be 10 liters, and I'm not even joking. So by now it is 11, and today's actually a good day. Today's also the first day in a few days that I feel pretty damn good, I gotta say. Maybe it's because of the weather. I was pumping some chews in the car driving here, and I don't know, man, I had a good feeling today. But it's probably gonna go away very soon because I'm gonna feel like shit again when I get super hungry, which is usually later on the day. But at least I got a good start of the day today. Gotta be happy about that. So by now it is 11, and I have a meeting here with my legal advisors, which is in that building right there. I'll see you guys after. So that meeting took a little bit longer than expected, but some very important stuff, and it has all to do with a few vlogs back because of my shredded lifestyle and the changes in the business. I actually want to give you guys some very important advice, but first I want to show you what my next meal is going to be. 2 in the afternoon. I prepped this yesterday, so I still have some left. Alright, so this is it, just gonna eat it like that. There's already some salt on the minced meat, and that is all. Not allowed to use any sauce or anything. Sipping a pre now from the gym.
time to hit it. Now the tip or the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is something that I just thought of, because it's something like, if there's anything that like in my life, like one of the things that I wish I didn't have to go through, or like I wish I knew before, then it was this tip, right? A mistake that I made, and this is for people that run their own business. Like if you want to start a business, this is like a big mistake that I made, and I made actually multiple times, and that is not having contracts, not having things written down. And it sounds super simple and super basic and super logical, but I made this mistake over and over again. And this is like, a lot of times it is because, you know, you come up with a good idea. I'm a very impulsive person, right? So one of the things I like less about doing business is like being structured and like accounting and numbers and shit like that. I'm just like not good at it. I don't like it. But it's like something I had to learn the hard way, because if you don't have contracts, you don't have things written down, you come up with this impulsive idea, right? And you're together with like a friend, yo, great idea, let's fucking get it, and like you go for it and you make it happen, and you're like, no, but what about all these contracts? Oh, we'll do it later, you know, when we get successful, when something happens, when things go right. And when they don't, like, fuck it, you know, it's just an idea, let's just go for it, and like, oh yeah, let's do it, you know. And you go there and then you fucking make it happen, and once you start earning some money, things change, and then, you know, things can go wrong, right? And especially if you are a person like me, I like to see the good in people, and I really believe that, that is a mistake that I made as well, because not everybody is good, or not everyone always has the right intentions. And so I've trusted too many people that I shouldn't necessarily trust, and that would not have been an issue if I had things written down and, like, you know, had contracts made beforehand, etc. Just like noting things down, right? Because no matter how well you trust a person, no matter how good someone is your friend, you know, when it's at the end of the day, it is a word against a word, and someone else's perspective may be different than your perspective, and like then it's just like word against word, right? If you don't have anything written down. And that's a big mistake that I've made. I've been like fucked over, I would say, many times since I started like my first business. Also because I was young, 19 years old, and all of a sudden, you know, things just went, and I just went with the flow. And so, you know, that is something that I haven't always done the best, but now I've learned that the hard way, and that's one of the reasons why today we were there to write everything down, have proper contracts so that nothing will ever go wrong. And you know, well, if it does, we have things written down, right? Just to make sure that never happens, and that it's not a word against a word, and that like all this negative shit that just a lot of bad things come from it. I've been through it so many times now, and that is the biggest tip I would ever give you guys. The workout today is going to be another depletion workout, but now it's not going to be upper body or lower body. It is going to be full body, and it's also going to be like that tomorrow and the day after that. So it's going to be full body depletion workouts 3 days in a row. This is where it gets really tough. I just did a couple sets on a leg press, and my legs already, like, I can't explain this feeling, man, but like insanely sore. My whole body just feels freaking fatigue, man, and this is it. I also realized that I haven't had a deload week in a long time, or like a week of rest. So after this shoot, I'm actually, like, during my vacation for a week, I'm actually not gonna train at all, or at least try to stay out of the gym and take complete rest, right? That's gonna be a good idea. But for now, we cannot rest, we gotta keep going. So let's hit this depletion workout. It's gonna be every exercise for 4 sets, 15 to 20 reps, and 1 minute rest in between sets. Let's go. Alright guys, so workout done. I am absolutely dead, but we gotta keep going. 2 more workouts left, and then I can eat, you know, eat some carbs, man. That's all I'm looking forward to. So anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the current physique. My weight this morning was literally 75.9. I dropped below 76, which is freaking crazy, to be honest. All right, but here we are. After I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna gain weight back, so you gotta keep that in mind as well. I know there will still be people calling me skinny now, like at this body weight, like, yeah, you're a skeleton, do you even lift, bro? But every normal person knows that this physique, like, I definitely lift weights. I've been training for fucking 9 years, right? The fitness industry standards have gotten so unrealistic and so fucking crazy that like it's just ridiculous. Like for me, I feel like people are always kind of like bash me for being small, being skinny, but as the average person, if they think this is skinny, I don't weigh much, but I would say that I definitely look like I lift right now. Anyway, stop talking, start flexing. This is the current shape. Something positive about today, 2 things. The weather is freaking amazing. It's like 32 degrees today. It's freaking crazy, man. And good news number 2, I don't have to do cardio anymore, right? The cardio days are done. Right now it's all about depleting. Now, if you want to deplete your muscles, you can do high intensity interval training, but I'm already doing full body workouts and 3 of them, and I can feel that I don't need to be depleted much more than that. So there's no cardio anymore. I don't need to burn the extra calories, so we're done as far as that goes. So let's go. All right, see you guys soon. So here we finally got the post-workout meal. Now this is, I would say, when I ask an average person, like, what is a healthy meal? This is the picture they would paint in their minds. Very nice, healthy colors, I guess. Salmon and asparagus, very standard. It's gonna be nice though. And what I did is, you know, I cooked the salmon and then I cooked this in the fat that was left of the salmon, you know, after I put the salmon on a plate to give this some extra taste. This is very nice. This is actually loads, man. This is 200 grams of asparagus, but it looks like so much, man. So this is a decent amount of volume, decent meal. I do have to say though that I'm done eating these meals. Like literally all I want, like, is just like an apple, like something crispy, or like a bowl of oats, man. Oh my god, whatever. It's good though. Starving. Here we go for the last and final meal. By now it is 9 in the evening, and as I told you guys before, this full day of eating was going to be pretty plain and boring as far as the foods go, but it is what it is. I also want to show you guys that side. So I got 350 grams of chicken here. That is a lot, but I still had to hit my protein, and then also loads of veggies. So we're gonna eat this, chill for a bit, then sleep, and then repeat the same process over tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be exactly the same as today as far as food and water intake goes. Now, as far as my total macros of today, I will put them on the screen right now, and I am so done with this, right? I look forward so much. Tomorrow is the last day, and you know, after that I can finally eat carbs again. It's gonna be a good time. So if you guys enjoyed this vlog again, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Highly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.